Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 3 stocks that you should be keeping in your watch list for this morning, Friday the 22nd. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of last night's video. So let's get started. Right off the bat, we have the SPY right now, and currently it's peeling back. Okay, it's peeling back. I think today might be a short day. It's not looking too great. Short sellers who got in here might want to cause more selling pressure on the stock. The one thing that I am watching out for though is this. If we can hold this level right here, then we wouldn't be in too bad shape. But if this thing goes down even lower, then you should brace yourselves. All right, just be on the cautious side and approach with just manage your risk accordingly. All right. Now, the stocks that you should be keeping in your watch list for today, the very first one is SBWR. All right, and SBWR looks like it's ready to tumble over. I wanted this thing to spike. It's peeling back right now. This is showing me some type of weakness. Worst case scenario, again, I want to see the stock spike, but the way it's looking right now, it doesn't look like it's gonna. And if the market keeps peeling back, there could be a good opportunity to make some money on the downside. And if you look at it on the daily, right, the stock is extended. The stock is very, very, very extended. And unfortunately, we didn't see that pop that I wanted, but it's still good for a short. There's still a lot of room over here for downside pressure. All right, so keep that one in your watch list for today and probably into early next week. All right, for a pullback again. So that is the very first one you should be keeping in your watch list. The next one that you should be keeping in your watch list for today, that one is for the longs, and that one is CRM. And CRM, I covered this one. I think it was on Tuesday. I covered this one because of the pattern on the 4-hour chart. There is right here a falling wedge. It's very clean. We got in here at 18. It went all the way up here. Now it's going sideways. I think this sideways motion it's gonna last for a little bit before we go up even higher. So definitely keep this one for a long. It's still very clean, and there is some bullish news pre-market that the stock got upgraded by Goldman Sachs to $315. All right, so somebody else is bullish on this thing. I covered this one before even any of these analysts even put out news on it, and it's still good. It's still good. Again, they're offering their very honest opinion, like I'm offering. Like I offered my very honest opinion on this one. So watch this thing for a potential long today. If it doesn't move today, then it's most likely gonna move next week. All right. So that is the second stock that you should be keeping in your watch list for today. The third stock that you should be keeping in your watch list for today is BABA. All right, and the reason why I want to mention BABA, again, there was a lot of money to be made here, right? And then after news came out, the stock started to peel back. And honestly, I don't think this is over yet. I think we're gonna go down even more. I think so. I think we'll go down towards like the 240s. If not today, then probably by Monday or by Tuesday. But this is a very slow, gradual downturn. It's a pullback, and pullbacks are normal, right? After a huge amount of gains to be made here, traders are going to want to take their money off the table. It's very, very reasonable, right? So I do expect this thing to just keep dropping slowly all the way like through earnings, and then after earnings we'll just see what happens next. Again, the reaction could be great. The stock could spike, all the way up to like 280 even. Or it could go nowhere and just stay probably at like 224, maybe even 234, and go sideways in this region for a while, right? But as of right now, it's just like I'm very bearish on it right now, and given the market situations. Okay, so definitely keep that in mind as you are approaching the spot, as you're approaching BABA. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. The very first one that we're going to be talking about is Oxy. All right, we're gonna talk about Oxy. I mentioned this one before in a previous video over here and over here, but now it's peeling back. It looks like it wants to just drag its feet and take a much longer to get up to $36. All right, if you look at it on the weekly, this stock has been hammered for a while, and this one is an oil company. Okay, just like XOM and just like APA, right? This one is an oil company, and honestly, I think it can peel back even more. It can peel back. Right now, it's at $20.50. I think it's gonna drop just a little bit lower towards $20, maybe even 19.50, and then it will be great for a dip buy. All right, this drag right here that we're experiencing is not gonna last for too long. I don't think it will last for too long. So watch this thing for a dip at around 20, maybe even 19.50, somewhere around here. If it could get there very fast today, that would be wonderful for a dip buy. Okay, for the move up back up to $24. And again, $4 in premium is $400 per contract since we trade options over here. All right, so keep that in mind as you are approaching this stock, Oxy. All right, now the next one that we will be covering today, some of y'all asked me to cover this one, and we're gonna do it right now. We're gonna talk about BILI. And for all of you who have been subscribing to the channel, I talked about BILI over here, right? When we were about to go parabolic, the stock did that and did even better. All right, it was just cruising on up, and it looked like it just could not be defeated. So it just kept going up and up and up and up until like it reached 137, and now it's falling back. And honestly, if you look at it on the daily, it has a lot of room here. So short sellers today, the main message of today is that you have a lot of options. There is a lot of things to short, lots of things to short. There is tons of room right here, right? So just keep that in mind as you are approaching the market. Take the go for the low hanging fruit. I call these ones the low hanging fruit because again, it looks like they're about to collapse. Fear is about to kick in. The stock is opening lower, right? Best case scenario, it kind of pops over here to like 22 to 122 or 123 even, and then immediately like fades or just go sideways and then fade Monday. But as of right now, I would not advise anybody to buy this thing, given the fact that it's so overextended and it needs to drop at some point. People are gonna want to take their money off the table. Ask yourself this question: if you were over here at around $20 and you held all the way to the top at around $135, and then you see this, right? You see this, it's about to open lower. Like, what would you do? Like, in my opinion, the most rational thing for me would be to sell and then to get back in at the low, which would be like anywhere in here, probably like 110. So definitely keep this one for a shorts. All right, keep that one in your watch list for a potential shorts. Now the next one that we'll be covering today, that stock is Intel. All right, we're gonna cover Intel now. Intel had earnings. I'm pretty sure a lot of people got crushed over here. Lots of people got crushed. And now it's fading down even more. It tried to make a move at like 3 a.m., but it got squandered, and now it's down. Watch this thing for a short. Like, I think like right out the gates, it's just gonna flush all the way down. Like I've mentioned yesterday, I'm not bullish on this thing. Whenever you see something like this, just know that a continuation might be coming through. I know another stock did the same thing. That was Twitter. Twitter did the exact same thing, right? It was high at first, and then earnings came through, and then they gapped down by a lot. And then right after that, it just kept flowing all the way down. So keep that one on your watch list for a potential shorts today. All right, y'all. That is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, And also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on these pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday to Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens, and the post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma and the Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. Also, if you are new to the investing world, if you are new to trading and would like to get started, I left some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below, step 1 through step 4. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 3 free stocks after signing up with Webull. Use my very first link in the description below, and 1 free stock after signing up with Robinhood using my second link in the description below as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video. Do not get too greedy out there. Be very, very cautious. Remember that line of support that I drew on the SPY. If it bounces off of it, then we're in good shape. If we don't, brace yourselves for impacts. Enjoy the outro.